Hello everyone, and welcome back to...
Goddess of Victory, Nikke!
That's right. Alright, cool. What do we have? Game survey. Get 300 gems for completing that. I'll do that right after. Or if we need some, but
way more
yeah.
than Rapture, Nice, or Neon.
Cash up. We have the daily reset. Shop.
Hope you put it to good use! Come again if you need anything! Thank you! Hope you put it to good use! Thank you! Come again if you need anything! Thank you!
We have everything in our shop except what we don't.
Just in time, dear client. Smart choice.
Welcome to Rupee's shop! Doesn't it feel great spending another successful Thank you for coming! Thank you for coming! Doesn't it feel great? Hello, this is...
Do we have any co-op event? We do. Thumbs up. Of course I missed it again. Of course I did. Oh well. What can I fucking do? Nothing. Alright, this is the last one. Advising done.
Blanc is precious to me, but...
When humanity one day regains...
Alright, that is done. Not even sure who's gonna be the next target, so that's fine. Inventory. Open one of those. It's not a duplicate, it's nice. Claim this again. Let's go outpost.
You gave me are...
Dispatch.
Commencing operation.
Alright, so it's Monday, so we need to finish it today. How do we do that? Break a Nikke score, we can do that. Who do we have? Whose score can we break? Let's go for Miranda. Actually, no, Aid. Let's go Aid.
We are... Oh... I feel...
Alright. That works. That puts me at 90. And we need 10 more. I guess Tribe Tower 5 times. Makes sense.
Show me your potential more now. Let the simulation debute.
Kill the goons over here.
Don't worry, we've got this.
Too much shooting will make
Okay,
our
one more.
Game on.
Nice. Well, that's cool. Get that. Get the weekly finished. Get the 100. Perfect. We still need to enhance Nikke, and we need to recruit once. So let us do that. Nice. So that should put me at 90. And we need 10 more, so I guess we can do this one.
Welcome to El Marina! We have a star in our midst. Let's get this show on the road! The winner is you!
One more.
Now, let the games trip beyond performance!
Claim, nice. Claim. Did we unlock a new slow sector? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, we did. Okay, we'll do that soon enough. Ranking. That's a lot of chests, but we don't need them right now. I'll get them later. That's not important. At this time of day. Yeah, we're not reaching that one. Or this one. But that's okay. Dragon Saga. Let's go. Start with the login stamp.
One of foreboding and desolation.
2 days left to get the 5, which we can get, which is good. But I have to log in every day, that is. Okay, minigame can wait. Challenge.
I can feel it. The call of fate. Are you ready to set off on our adventure, partner?
Lady Luck is always on our side.
Return to where you belong.
Let's have fun, guys!
Okay, phase 2.
Fancy a drink?
And this will get tomorrow. Alright, story
A
2.
frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
I can feel it. The call of fate.
Alright, let's go.
There you are. Let's go back. Guillotine?
Ingrid, this is because of me. I hesitated, and Chloe got hurt, and people died. I knew that Nikke was irregular, and anything she said was complete gibberish. I knew that, and yet I still hesitated. Now look at what's happened. Innocent people are dead, and there's panic in the streets. And Chloe, my only friend, was injured, and I'm the one to blame. This is all my fault. All of it.
Guillotine, I told you. It's time to go back.
Go back? Go back to where? To Extrinsic? Back to the old routine? I couldn't even complete the one mission assigned to me. I wasn't able to protect the only friend I had left. Now there's nothing left for me. What do I have to go back to?
So then, will you remain standing still? Will you not move forward?
I told you. There's nothing left for me. Where would I go? For what?
Stop prevaricating and answer my question! I ask you again. Will you stand still? Or will you move forward? Because of this incident, the higher-ups have determined that you need backup. They've decided to assign a new recruit to the extrinsic squad. Guillotine. If you're feeling lost and directionless, just make sure the new recruit doesn't suffer through the same things you've had to. Perhaps in doing that, you might find the answers you seek. Also, I'm your superior. Whatever actions you take, I'll bear full responsibility. Don't try to take on every single burden by yourself. How's Maiden doing?
Can I ask you something, Ingrid? Is the way I speak weird? Maiden apparently got fed up with me and ran off.
I believe she just needs some time to get adjusted. And the result?
She passed. Maiden completed the mission on her own. Now she's capable of operating Sans Mi without any issue. Having said that, she's clearly still lacking compared to what I'm capable of. I'm worried.
What's the matter?
Maiden hasn't come out of her room all day. She seems to be playing some kind of video game. She's not sleeping, that much is for certain. I wonder if she's okay.
This is all your fault for introducing her to bad habits.
I was worried there for a minute.
Ugh.
Ingrid, are you listening? Ingrid.
What is it this time?
Maiden finally made a friend. Not an online one, but face-to-face. She's been meeting up with them quite often lately.
No wonder I haven't been able to get in touch with her. I must say, though, Guillotine, that you seem a bit sad.
What? Don't be ridiculous. This body of mine is more than capable of carrying the burden of this lonely destiny which has been thrust upon it. I do not need Maiden to bear this suffering. That's precisely the thing I'm designed to prevent.
I think thou doth protest too much.
What did you just say, boss?
Very well. I'll say it again. Orders have been handed down from a high-ranking official in the central government. There are individuals plotting a terrorist attack in the Ark. We are to deploy the extrinsic squad to apprehend the targets as quickly as possible. After which, you are to hand them over to the central government forces under the MMR branch.
Why don't you leave this mission to me? I don't see any reason for Maiden to be involved. I can handle this on my own.
These individuals you speak of, are they really the Electric Shock Squad?
Yes. Your next targets are Elig and Trony. How's Maiden doing?
Ever since she failed her mission, she's been locked up in her room.
I see.
What happens next?
She is prohibited from returning to the extrinsic squad unless her memory is wiped, per the higher-ups' orders.
So she'll lose all her memories? Ingrid, I have a favor to ask. If you can prevent them from erasing Maiden's memories, I'll carry out all of our future missions on my own. I'll hold myself fully responsible for her actions from here on out. Just please, whatever you do, don't have them wipe her memory.
You say you'll take responsibility for her actions. Do you know the ramifications of what you're saying?
Of course.
Have you found an answer as to where you're going and what you're working towards?
I have, thanks to you.
I understand. Although it will be impossible for her to return to her squad. I'll do what I can to prevent her memories from being erased.
Thank you. And Ingrid, just in case, if an irregular emerges that even I can't handle, would there be a chance that Maiden could be reinstated?
If you were incapable of handling the situation on your own, then yes, there is a high likelihood that could happen.
What about if I become an irregular?
Although I doubt that would happen. If someone with special abilities like you became an irregular, Maiden would be the only one capable of containing you. The top brass would have no choice but to reinstate her. You're not thinking of doing anything rash, are you?
Rash. I may be beyond saving, and will fall victim to the winter's bane within my heart. But I can at least prevent the White Ice Dragon from doing the same to my friend. There's nothing reckless about that, is there?
Inside a world where time stands still, Guillotine stands in front of Maiden, staring.
I will send you off without pain. Staccato! I can still keep fighting.
Come on. Reload. Good game.
Next.
Guillotine.
Maiden moves to approach Guillotine, but then stops.
Wait, what is this?
Status window pops up in between Maiden and Guillotine, separating them. And simulation, all progress will be reset. Cancel, confirm.
You must carry out your duty, Maiden. If I am consumed by the one-winged Dark Lord, and I become an irregular, you must eliminate me and become a hero of the Ark.
Yes. You're right. As part of the extrinsic squad, I am duty-bound to defeat you. I must know how to distinguish between professional and personal affairs. I must keep my composure and do what must be done for the sake of the Ark. But... what is the point of being a hero if it means I can't extend my hand to you? I didn't like you at first. You know that. Whether it was the one-winged Dark Lord or the Lethal Eye, I didn't have a clue what you were talking about half the time. I knew you were doing that to hide the pain inside you. It felt to me that you were pretending not to be lonely. I saw my own weakness reflected in you, and that made me hate you even more. But you were different from me. Even after you'd gone through such a terrifying ordeal, you didn't stop. You came all the way here for my sake, to save me. So you must keep going. I feel such an intense regret at having ever disliked you. So please, I'm asking you, don't stop. Keep going.
The status window that had been separating them disappears. Maiden cradles Guillotine's face in her hands.
You're the protagonist of this story. Stop copying the stories you heard from Chloe. Write an ending to this story. Not for me, not for Chloe. For you. Break this curse that the White Ice Dragon has buried deep within your heart. Don't do it for anyone else but yourself. Those who act according to their own beliefs are the true warriors. So Guillotine, now is the time you move forward.
Activating the power of the Kododama. The power of Kotodama resonates within the caster's emotions and amplifies them. Guillotine regains her will. Time starts to flow once again. As has been said before, with overwhelming power comes consequences. And so Maiden collapses into Guillotine's arms upon using the power of the Kotodama.
Maiden? Are you alright? Why didn't you defeat me?
Good question. I guess I don't have what it takes to be a secret agent for the central government. Also, you said so yourself. You wanted to enter the first dungeon and continue your adventure. Let's do it as a party. Let's defeat the White Ice Dragon together. After all, an adventure is something you do with those you care about.
Entering squad, formed to subdue or kill Nikkes who have become irregulars. Their very existence is classified. As a result, they have never felt a sense of belonging. Although, they have always longed for such. They have longed for a home where they could form lasting relationships. A place where they could meet others who would accept them as they truly are. That is why they opened their hearts to each other. Maiden has joined the party.
The prelude to the battlefield has begun. There aren't enough bullets. Press R to reload. I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
In the lobby of Demon King's castle, an old notebook sits on the empty throne.
Is that the Ice Dragon saga? It's been a while.
I'm willing to bet that opening this notebook will summon the final boss. Guillotine, our strategy hasn't changed.
I take the front, you take the rear. I remember.
Good. Let's do this.
Yes. Let's see the ending to this story.
Guillotine opens the notebook. System. Warning. The White Ice Dragon has awakened. System. The Winter's Bane is
Let the
intensifying.
battle begin!
The White Ice Dragon soars through the Demon King's castle. Blue smoke billowing from its gaping maw.
Maiden, I'm counting on you.
Don't you worry. Just focus on advancing. The head is probably its weak point. Get close and destroy it. I'll draw its attention for you.
Even before Maiden has finished talking, the White Ice Dragon belches his fire breath as Maiden blocks the fire inferno with her magic. Guillotine grips her sword tightly and charges forward. Countless raptures gather, blocking the Guillotine's path.
Justice, fallen upon the infallible boundary, appears now as an intangible distortion. Final flame explosion!
Vesti's rocket launcher cuts through the horde.
What an explosion! It's a work of art.
Vesti,
I told you she and I would come along once we were done cleaning up the village.
Volume!
Hey there, hero. I'll cover Maiden and Bestie. Don't worry about things over here. Bang!
The remnants of Raptures that managed to survive the initial explosion are decimated by Volume's gunfire. With the support of her party members, Guillotine advances towards the White Ice Dragon.
This is the end, White Ice Dragon!
If that commotion near the castle is any indication, I'd say the final battle has begun.
Thank you, Ingrid. I wouldn't have been able to get Volume invested to the castle safely if it weren't for you.
No need to thank me. I've wanted to give Siwin a piece of my mind for some time now. What about you? Don't you want to join in? It could very well be the last battle. You've come this far, after all. Are you sure you won't regret it?
It doesn't matter. I'm not the protagonist of the story. I'll leave it to Guillotine and Maiden to write the perfect ending.
Will this do? Good game.
Alright. The beheaded body of the White Ice Dragon crashes to the ground.
Did we defeat it?
No, don't say that. When you say stuff like that,
Distant warning, the White Ice Dragon is furious.
that means the second phase isn't far behind.
The scattered remains of the raptors begin to cling to the White Ice Dragon body. Another head begins to grow from the initial wound inflicted by Guillotine. Now fully coated in mechanical armor, the White Ice Dragon roars into the sky once again.
Everyone, prepare for battle. This time, we must defeat this beast once and for all.
No. I'll take care of the White Ice Dragon. I'll be the one who ends this story. If you're alright with that.
Try and end it with a flourish. Then, we'll go back together.
Worry not, Ice Rose. I, Guillotine de Mephisto, will not lose to a creature such as this. I will show you all the finest ending there is. Have at you, Ice Dragon! It's time to bring this saga to a close!
You're the protagonist of this story. Don't do it for anyone else
Ooh.
but yourself.
What a cutscene.
Those who act according to their own beliefs are the true warriors. So, Guillotine, now is the time you move forward.
It's over! Maiden. It's all over.
That was amazing.
Nicely done.
I'd say so. That White Ice Dragon was no match for me.
What are you talking about? You only defeated that thing by the skin of your teeth. If we hadn't arrived when we had, the Winter's Bane would have engulfed the entire world by now.
Well, an adventure is more exciting when it's a close call, don't you think?
You're not wrong. It did make for an enjoyable adventure.
So, is it time to go back now?
Huh? Already? But I haven't received my reward for defeating the final boss yet. I get to marry the commander and live happily ever after. That's the best part! And it hasn't even happened yet.
No, maiden, the best part is now. The blizzard stops and the sun shines in the sky. Starting off in the distant horizon, the simulation begins to crumble. And this is just the beginning.
I see. It's probably better to be marrying you in real life anyhow.
Huh?
I'll head back and file the marriage certificate.
Maiden?
You did well, partner. It's a real relief. Maiden may act a bit strange at times, but she's finally gained the courage to move forward again.
You're right. I'm glad you have the courage to face the future again, Guillotine.
It's a real weight off my shoulders.
I'll head back as well.
I'll be right behind you. Well then, are we the only ones left?
That we are.
I only have one thing to ask you. Was this a good story, Chloe? Or should I say, ink?
Oh, when did you figure out it was me?
How could I, Guillotine de Mephisto, not figure it out? I know full well this isn't reality. That it's a world created inside a simulation.
Then why didn't you exit the simulation sooner? Why go through all this trouble?
Because I wanted a chance to finish the story I couldn't before. I thought hoping for such a perfect ending was asking too much. But here we are. Anyway, Ink, I wanted to thank you, too, for giving me an opportunity to conclude this story.
You want to thank me? Huh? I didn't expect to hear you say that. I'm not entirely sure how to react. I don't know what to do, so I'll end the simulation here. Oh, by the way,
Yes?
if you ask me, I'd say this was a fine story. Goodbye. Simulation clear.
Okay. Are difficulty unlocked. Well, let's just do the first 2 levels. Just so they are done.
It's time to sing! Next!
I'll go once I fix the sound. Are you proud of me?
Next.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
I'm sorry. There aren't enough bullets. Come on. Be out of harm's way.
Fleeting as it may be.
I'll go once I fix the sound. Will this do?
The sound of the Song of Victory is here!
Alright, that is done. Let us go minigame after I claim the mission and
The
stuff.
call of fate.
Minigame, where are you
Are
at?
you ready to set off on our adventure, partner? A frigid world. One of foreboding and desolation.
Alright, start. You need 10,000 points in a run. Okay. Let's do that then with Vesti. Confirm.
We've got this, kitty. Dungeon cleared.
That was
with a
terrible.
bullet sponge.
That was terrible. Oh well. To my adorable staff kitty. It's strange, after exploring a dungeon, I clearly remember having a meal with the party members, but for some reason, everything after that is blank. So, Vesti, you're going to cook for us? Yep. I wanted to give all of us to go camping together, so I prepared everything ahead of time. You don't mind, do you? As if camping is all part of the adventure. I'll start a fire. Blue-eyed low level. Could you help me out with that? Sure. Am I supposed to keep steering? I think so. Hold on, are you steering with your staff? I don't have anything else to use. Volume, can I ask you something? Why did you decide to join Everybody Loves Vesti? I never said I would. I just tagged along, and things ended up this way. I imagine Tete going a bit differently. Then, is there anything you want to do after this adventure is over? Become even more famous, so more fans can hear my songs. Oh, I see. Did you want to ask me a question? Oh, okay. What do you want to do? I want to become the head of the Mage Academy. That way I can show everyone that explosion magic is the best. That's cool. I'm glad you agree. Oh, I think the food is done. Hey guys, come here. When I asked them about it later, they all said they couldn't remember. The last thing they recalled was tasting the soup that I'd made. Emma said she had prepared everything for me. All I had to do was reheat it. I wonder what went wrong. Anyway, since it didn't go exactly like I wanted it to, I should cook again for them sometime.
That was a 120-point
Alright.
explosion.
Oh, we got 10k anyways, points for that. So we need to play as Vesti 5 times and as Maiden 5 times. Makes sense.
Everything goes boom. Final flame explosion. Dungeon cleared
Okay.
with a bullet
terrible.
sponge.
That's fine. To my adorable staff kitty, ever since meeting our party members, we've been through a lot. Looking back, it's filled with nothing but good memories. Now I get so excited about exploring dungeons that I can't sleep. This must be what people call friendship. A tight bond that you share with your fellow party members. From now on... Guillotine, what are you doing over there? I just wanted to let you know that it's time to explore the dungeon. I wasn't eavesdropping on you talking to your staff or anything, so don't worry. This is no ordinary staff, it's Kitty. Right, Kitty. I knew that. Volume, don't push. What? I'm not pushing. Sorry, this armor is so heavy that I keep falling forward. What the? I can explain. Just this. fallen upon an unfillable boundary. Appears now as this intangible distortion. Wait, I'm telling you, we weren't trying to eavesdrop. Flame explosion. You see, Kitty. Kitty, do you think I'll be able to keep having fun on adventures? Just like that, a humble dream born from Vesti's memories was buried by a great explosion. Chronicles of the Dark Age, Mage End. We're done,
That
right?
was a 120-point explosion.
We've already been rewarded, yeah. That's the tutorial. Okay, so we still need to... What do we need to do? Play as Vesti 5 times. Play as Maiden 5 times, okay. So there should be no more stories, right?
Everything goes
Thinking about it.
Dungeon cleared with a bullet sponge.
Okay.
That was a 120-point explosion.
That was close.
Dungeon cleared with
That's
a
fine.
bullet sponge. That was a 120-point
done?
explosion.
Now we need to play as Vesti one more time, okay.
We've got this, Kitty. Dungeon cleared.
I
with
went
a
one too
bullet
far,
sponge.
that's fine.
That was a 120-point explosion.
Okay, now we need to play as Maiden 5 times. Alright, Maiden. Let's go.
Initiating the dungeon conquest. Ha! And jump. Ha! Ha! And jump. And jump. And jump. Ha! And jump. Ha! And jump. Ha! Ha! And jump. Ha! Ha! And jump. And jump. Ha! And jump. And jump. Ha! And jump. And jump. Ha! And jump. Ha! And jump. Ha! Ha! And jump. And jump. And jump. And jump. Ha! Ha! And ha! And jump. Ha! Stop. We'll continue.
Oh, you can stop time, I see. Okay.
Reward for clearing this as a
Oh, that was really good.
right? And jump. Stop. And jump. Ha! We'll continue.
Okay, that was stupid.
Reward for clearing this as
Let's
a
keep going.
certificate, right? And jump. Ha! And jump. Stop. Ha! And ha! You'll continue, won't you?
Okay,
reward
for a
for
try.
clearing this as a marriage certificate, right? And jump. And jump. Stop. Ha! And jump. Ha! And jump. And jump. And jump. And jump. Oh, ow. You'll continue, won't you? My reward
Okay.
for clearing this is a marriage certificate.
Another one.
And jump. You'll continue, won't you? My reward for clearing
How many
this
more
is
times
a
do we have to go?
marriage certificate, right? 3.
It's done. So we just need to move 2,000 meters and then you skill 60 times. Oh my god, okay. I didn't realize. Let's play as guillotine, start at the beginning.
The soul of destiny is calling me to the Demon Lord's castle once again. Extermination! 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 Extermination!
You cannot destroy that? Okay, that's fine.
Strategic retreat
This
to
is the
ensure
power
our
of
future.
How are we doing on this? We're doing pretty good on the range. But we need a little bit more meters and more skills, of course.
Shall I go on a rampage? Extermination! 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 Strategic retreat to ensure our future progress. Extermination! Extermination! Extermination!
Okay, keep going.
Retreat to ensure our future progress. Extermination!
Okay, come on, that's stupid. I was on that.
Strategic retreat to ensure our future progress. Extermination! 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 Extermination!
Okay, that was stupid of me, but we got one for the distance. Pretty good.
Extermination! Extermination!
Okay, I won't jump too far.
Did you see that?
Strategic
How are we doing
retreat.
on distance?
Power of guillotine de Mephisto.
Okay, we're almost done with distance. We just need to use skills 20 more times, and then we're done.
The soul of destiny is calling me to the Demon Lord's castle once again. Extermination! Extermination! Did you see that?
Strategic
This
retreat
is the
to
power
ensure
of
our
guillotine de
future progress.
Mephisto. Extermination!
A strategic
that?
retreat
This
to
is the
ensure
power
our
of
future
guillotine de
progress.
Mephisto. Did you see that?
A
This is the
strategic
power
retreat
of
to
guillotine de
ensure our
Mephisto.
future progress.
Extermination! Did you see that?
A
This is
strategic
the power
retreat
of
to
guillotine de
ensure our
Mephisto.
future progress.
I didn't use it. I'm stupid.
A
This is the
strategic
power of
retreat to
guillotine de
ensure our
Mephisto.
future progress.
Extermination! Did you see
How
that?
many more?
A
This is the
strategic
power of
retreat to
guillotine de
ensure
Mephisto.
our
9 more
future
skills, okay.
progress.
Shall I go on a rampage?
8. 7. 6.
Extermination!
5.
Did you see that?
A strategic
This is the
retreat
power
to
of
ensure
Four.
our future progress.
3. 2. 1. And done. Okay, we're done. In that case, thank you all for watching. And I'll be seeing you guys
To ensure our future
next
progress.
time. We're still missing some of these. How do you even get these? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's not a reward for it. We are done with everything else. So yeah. Take care. Bye bye.